Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Now, I don't know if you're a reseller, if you just enjoy watching reselling, thrifting, sourcing what's sold content, or if I just randomly showed up in your feed, but I'm happy that you're here. I'm also happy about all the different resellers I have seen pop up in my feed and the content I've been able to find to watch, because it has led me to learning about so many wonderful things that I can sell for profit. Let's start with peanuts. I didn't know there was a huge market for peanuts collectibles, but there is. So when I found this paperback book from 1970 at the bins for $0.25, I picked it up and it sold for $9.95. Another thing I would never think to sell are health and beauty products. So this item was actually given to me as a gift, so I got it for free. You guys probably know I suffer from chronic migraines, so I try to avoid anything that's fragrance scented, like Bath and Body Works products. And this hand cream I got for Christmas one year from a family member, and I sold it because I can't use it. It sold for $6.95 and it's going to Germany. Now, I've always known that there was a market for vintage items, but I never really thought about selling linens until I saw somebody that actually takes these vintage towels and turns them into purses, and come to find out there's a whole market for vintage linens, towels, things like that. So I started picking them up if they're in good condition. And I'm not sure if this one's actually vintage. It's made by a company called Bella Lux, but it's definitely high quality either way, and it's kind of got that retro aesthetic to it. I paid 50 cents at an estate sale and it sold for $14.36. It is a full-size bath sheet, so that's a nice towel. Our next item going out is a vintage hardcover book that I did get at the bins. I actually found 4 of them, and I was going to list them all together because I thought they were all Nancy Drew books, but turns out 2 are Nancy Drew and 2 are the Dana Girl Mysteries. So I went ahead and listed them individually, and like I said, I paid 50 cents for these at the bins. This one is from 1937. It's pretty good shape for its age, and it sold for $11.01. I can't remember what reseller I was watching when I learned that there is a lot of money in vintage sewing, embroidery, and cross-stitch items, including books. So when I found this Peter Rabbit cross-stitch pattern book at an estate sale on 75% off day, it was originally priced at $1, so I paid $0.25. It sold for $19.95. Of course I had to pick it up. Now this next item is the big one. I found these at the last highway sale we went to. I got 2 things at this person's booth for $1, so I paid 50 cents for these all-clad skewers, like for shish kebabs, and there are 6 of them. But if I had never watched reseller content, I would have never known the brand All Clad. Those ended up selling for $42.46, which is amazing. 50 cents for something that sells for over $40, I'm never going to complain about that, but I never would have known that brand if I didn't watch other resellers. It's just not something I ever had in my house or was exposed to. Now, our last item going out is something that I probably would have picked up because I'm a kid at heart. So when I saw these little mice from Cinderella, Gus and Jack, they're Christmas ornaments. They were $0.25 a piece at an estate sale. I picked them up. They sold for $16. So I have $2.50 into all of these items, and they sold for $120.68, which is 48 times our money, thanks to those awesome skewers. We'll see you soon with another video of what's sold.